usually I preach on the resurrection, but I want you to understand Jesus is no longer on the cross, but you need to know really what happened on the cross in order to appreciate the resurrection. I said the resurrection validates everything he did on the cross, but most people don't know what happened on the cross. So I can't go into all the things that happened, but I'm going to give you three things. And I want to look at Isaiah. Isaiah, who I think it was like 700 years before Jesus came, he saw Jesus coming and what he was going to do because of God's love for you. God's love for you. So I'm going to read it from Isaiah 53. It says, when we see him, this is Jesus, okay? This is the prophet prophesying about Jesus 700 years before Jesus came in the flesh, okay? When we see Jesus, there's no beauty. How many ever seen those gorgeous pictures of Jesus? They're phony. There was no beauty. All right? He was not Rock Hudson, Tom Cruise, or whoever you like. He was a normal human. No beauty that we should desire him. He was despised and rejected men, a man of sorrows, acquainted with grief. As we hid, as it were, our faces from him, he was despised and we did not esteem him. You wouldn't even recognize him. You'll recognize him in heaven. One time I had a woman in church say, "Oh, Pastor, your eyes are so beautiful, blue, just like Jesus's." How do you know Jesus had blue eyes? Give me a break. We did not esteem him. Women, you would not find him attractive. Surely he has borne our griefs and carried our sorrows, yet we esteemed him stricken. Who smit him? God. Not the Romans, not the Jews. God. Why did he do it? Because of his love for me and for you. Very important. To bring the justice of God's demand for holiness in your life and his love. He has to have a perfect sacrifice. And my sinful blood and yours is not perfect. Has to be perfect. So, smitten by God, afflicted, but he was wounded for our transgressions. He was bruised for our iniquities. The chastisement of our peace was upon him, and with his stripes we were healed. You go back, there's four things right there. He was wounded, they punched, they beat him. He was bruised, ripped out his beard, his hair. Chastisement of our peace was upon him. He was lashed 39 times, and by his stripes we are healed. All we like sheep have gone astray. We've turned everyone to his own way, but the Lord laid on him the iniquity of me and you. Why would God do that? Because of his love for you. He laid on the iniquity on him because of us. Drop down a little bit here. All we like sheep have gone astray, turned everyone to his own way. The Lord laid on him the iniquity of us all. He was oppressed and he was afflicted, yet he opened not his mouth. He took your sin. He knows what you did, all those things that you're ashamed of, that you don't want to ever come out what you did. You know what? God took all those sins and he took it on himself and he kept his mouth shut. Isn't that nice? There's a beautiful song says, Lord of my shame. I cry every time I hear it. He's the Lord of my shame. Kept his mouth. Because he was led as a lamb to the slaughter. As a sheep before its shears is silent, he opened not his what? No, he's not telling everyone what you did, what a bad person you are, all those little things that you're ashamed of. He was taken from prison and from judgment, and who will declare to this generation? He was cut off from the land of the living for the transgression of my people. That's you and me.